10:49, welcome back. Well, there is no better time than now to do some spring cleaning in your home. We are here live with Dane Bundy, the Vice President at CSC Services, to tell us what we should be doing to make sure our homes are ready for the spring season. I know you said there could be a lot of dirt, dust, mold,
pollen,
grime,
yep, absolutely,
in our homes, in the ducts. Tell us a bit more about why this is a good time to really get to the bottom of this.
I feel like it's one of those forgotten things in people's homes, out of sight, out of mind type of thing. You know, you walk over, if you're hot, you push a button and magically, poof, the house, you know, cools off or heats. But people don't realize what's, you know, involved with the rest of the system and the components to it. So sometimes you might kick your AC on or your heat, and you get a weird smell coming out of it, stuff like that. The biggest reason we want to clean it is health, allergy reasons, obviously. We've been into houses before where the customer called us and said, you know, we just moved into an apartment building and our kids are having terrible allergies. So we go into the home, and of course, we open up the air duct unit and we find a blanket of pet hair, you know, kind of stuck to it, and basically you don't know what's been in the system from previous people or previous owners. So we're able to get the system clean for them, and within a few days the kids were feeling better, and it was a great story. So
yeah,
you just don't know what's inside of there without looking.
That's amazing. And when you think about it like that, it circulates around your whole house. You're really spreading it. So it's important to do. I think we were just looking at a video. You do dryer
exhaust cleaning
as well. I mean, a lot was coming out of that dryer.
and that's a whole nother animal. So 92% of home fires are actually caused by dryers. It's a huge deal, and obviously the more you're using the dryer, the more lint gets built up in it. So that's a huge thing that you want to do. I do mine in my house probably 2 to 3 times a year because we've got 4 kids. The washing machine and dryer never stops. So it's definitely important. And then if you're washing your clothes and you realize, like, hey, it's taken 2 or 3 cycles to dry them, that means that you've got an issue going on back there. So you want to get it checked out as soon as possible.
So that's kind of the warning sign, right? It doesn't dry in the right time. You should get it checked out.
Absolutely.
Now let's talk about timelines for the ducts. How often should people get those cleaned?
So NADCA recommends, which is the National Air Duct Cleaners Association, they recommend inspecting the system once a year and then cleaning as needed. So basically, if you have someone check it out once a year as needed. I know in the past they were recommending 3 to 5 years, you know, commercial, residential, but they recently changed it after COVID to inspecting it annually. And same thing with dryers. Dryers, you want to, again, it's recommended minimum once a year, but if you're running it a lot, then, you know, maybe twice a year to make sure you're staying safe.
Okay, so that's a good timeline, and hey, maybe spring is a good, that you're once a year, right? To remind yourself to check your ducts. Now tell us a bit about your company. I know you've been around a while. You've doubled in size since you first started. So tell us a bit more about you.
So we're 2nd generation family owned and operated. So we've been in business since 1982. So I think that's a huge factor when you're dealing with a company. You'll get myself or my business partner Phil at all times. We're always, you know, active on the job sites. We're active with the training on our guys. You know, we're very invested in what we do with people. So a quality of work is very important for us.
And you travel all over Connecticut?
All over New England.
What's the best way for people to get started with you? Do you come do a consultation?
So, yeah, it depends on what the project is. If it's, you know, residential, usually we'll try to, you know, talk over the phone, discuss all the details, and then we'll show up on site and we'll assess it, you know, further when we're there. If it's a larger project or you might have allergy issues or something, we need to go in and look a little further. We have camera systems. We can go in and scope the systems, look for, you know, if there's mold or anything growing in there, that kind of stuff. But yeah, basically start off by giving us a call and we'll take it from there. That's
great. And very quickly before we go, I know you do a few other services for the home as well. You want to walk us through some of those? Yeah,
so the dryer vent cleaning and duct cleaning are the 2 major ones we do, but we also do pressure washing of all types. We do like bathroom exhaust cleanings, and then on the kitchen side of things, like, and it's not residential, but we do kitchen exhaust hood cleaning and restaurants, which gets a little dirty, but yeah, we do a lot of different services. So.
Well, you cover it all. We have your website up on screen here, cleanmyducts.com. There's also phone number people can all call, 860-289-5100. Dane Bundy, thanks so much.
Thanks so much for having us.
All right, don't go anywhere. We will be right back.